Hello everyone, you're watching HMJ Study Channel. Here we are studying 12th Commerce Accounts. In part 7, we'll see the problem number 4 of chapter 1, Introduction to Partnership and Partnership Final Account. Here is the question, problem number 4 on page number 57. It is said that from the following trial balance of MS, Meera and Madhav prepared trading and profit and loss account for the year end 31st March 2019 and the balance sheet as on that date. So, we'll prepare the accounts in this way. Here we have trading account, trading and profit and loss account together. This is a closing of trading account. This first account is trading account with debit and credit side. Then after closing it is profit and loss account. Here is our balance sheet. It doesn't carry any side but liability and asset side. Next, the very first step of ours is to mark out the adjustments. See the adjustments properly, read it out and mark it up in the trial balance. The first is about closing stock that we does not mark. The next is about provide provision for doubtful debt. It is on debtors, so mark debtors. The next is create reserve for discount on debtors at 3%. Again adjustment on debtors, so another marking for debtors. Here we have marked twice the debtors. The next is value of leasehold premises, so adjustment on leasehold premises, mark leasehold premises. The next is outstanding expenses printing and stationery, so find out printing and stationery, mark it up. Why are we marking? Again we are marking it so that whenever we transfer the items to the respective accounts, we write the marked items amount in the inner column. Here I have marked here in this way. Debtors are marked twice, printing and stationery once, and leasehold property, leasehold premises once. You can observe adjustment you can observe the advertisement here. Advertisement is given 4800 with hidden adjustment. It is written in bracket. So remember that advertisement carries hidden adjustment. Next step is to transfer the items of trial balances to the respective accounts. I have helped you here writing for you. Stock, the very first is stock. So trading account debit side. Next is debtors, balance sheet asset side in the inner column as we have two adjustment based on it. Next is bills receivable, balance sheet asset side. Purchases, trading account debit side, we write it at inner column as purchase return is deducted out of it. So amount of purchase in the inner column. Returns, it is not mentioned which return, sales return or purchase return. So this return carries debit balance, therefore this is sales return. So trading account credit side in the inner column, this return is sales return and it will be deducted from sales. The next is carriage inward, trading account debit side. Carriage outward, profit and loss account debit side. Motor vehicle, balance sheet asset side. General expenses, profit and loss debit side. Export duty, profit and loss account debit side. Advertisement, profit and loss account debit side in the inner column as it is having hidden adjustment. The next is printing and stationery. Printing and stationery carries an adjustment, so profit and loss account debit side in the inner column. Next is drawing. Meera and Madhav means partners drawing. So it is transferred to balance sheet liability side and which is deducted from the capital balances. Next is leasehold premises. Balance sheet asset side in the inner column as it carries adjustment. Next is cash at bank, balance sheet asset side. Furniture, balance sheet asset side. Here in the credit balances, Bank overdraft, balance sheet liability side. Bills payable, balance sheet liability side. Creditors, balance sheet liability side. Sales, trading account credit side and in the inner column. As we write buy sales and we deduct sales return out of it. Therefore, in the inner column. Outstanding rent, balance sheet liability side. Unpaid wages, balance sheet liability side. Capital, balance sheet liability side in the inner column. As we add net profit or deduct net loss out of it, and the drawings which were given in debit balances is deducted out of this capital. The last is purchase return, trading account debit side in the inner column, which we deduct from purchases. Okay, so in this way you will transfer all the items. What we have done, you may not understand the capital. Here in the liability side we entered the capital amount inside, we left a line for net profit or net loss, and then drawings we have deducted. So in the inner column only we'll keep. This is the same for Madhav. And what else? Here purchases less purchase return and the amount is taken out. Buy sales less sales return and the amount is taken out after deduction. Next is hidden adjustment. As I told you that advertisement carries hidden adjustment. How will you identify? It is written for 3 years from 1/10/2018. What will do of this? This 4800 is for 3 years. Therefore, we'll calculate it for 1 year. 4800 for 3 years. So how much will be for 1 year? Cross multiplication. 4800 ones are 4800 upon 3. 3 ones are 3, ones are 3, remains 1. 3 6 are 18. So 0 0 comes up. 1600 for 1 year. But it is said that it is with effect from 1/10/2018 and our year ends on 31st March 2019. Means from September till March. How many months? 6 months. So therefore 1600 into 6 upon 12. So after calculation, 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 2 ones are 2, 2 8s are 16, this zeros comes as it is. So 800 is your advertisement for this year, which will come in the outer column. Okay, there is one more way to understand this. As this 4800 advertisement is given for 3 years. So 4800 into 1 year out of 3 years into 6 months out of 12 months. So after calculation you will again get this 800 rupees, which is for this current year, and it will be written in the outer column. 800 should come outside. So what will be the effects of it? The first effect, you will deduct from prepaid expenses from advertisement in debit side of profit and loss account. And second effect, to the asset of balance sheet, writing prepaid advertisement expenses 800. Here you can see prepaid advertisement expenses not 800 but 4000. Here you can see I have marked, I have written advertisement expenses. It was written 4800. 800 will come outside, that means 4000 is prepaid, and prepaid is always deducted. The next effect comes to asset side of balance sheet, prepaid advertisement expenses 4000. Next adjustment, adjustment 1, closing stock is valued 32,000. You better know the first effect goes to credit side of trading account, writing buy closing stock 32,000, and second effect to the asset of balance sheet closing stock 32,000. It is written here credit side of trading account buy closing stock, asset side of balance sheet buy closing stock 32,000, 32,000 both the sides. Adjustment 2, provide provision for doubtful debt rupees 2,000. This provision for doubtful debt goes to debit side of profit and loss account, writing to provision for doubtful debt 2000, and balance sheet it will be deducted from debtors, 2000 will be deducted from debtors. Here you can see to provision for doubtful debt 2000, and it is deducted from debtors amount less provision for doubtful debt 2000. You will deduct this 2000 rupees out of 80,500 and get the amount in the inner column only, as we are having one more adjustment on it. Adjustment 3, create reserve for discount on debtors at 3%. We already have this is the discount on debtors. We already have deducted 2000 out of this debtors, so we are having 78,500. 78,500's 3%. Calculate it, cancel 2 zeros here, 2 zeros here, 785 into 3. You will get 2355. And this 2355 is nothing but reserve for discount. So it is treated as it is nothing but RDD, new RDD. So less new RDD 2355. After deduction, you will get in the outer column 76145. The next effect, the second effect of it goes to debit side of profit and loss account, writing to new RDD 2355. You can see it here. It was deducted as new RDD 2355 and amount we got in the outer column. The next effect to the debit of profit and loss account to new RDD 2355. Adjustment 4, valued of leasehold premises on 31st March 2019 is 1 lakh. Leasehold premises was written to the asset side of balance sheet. Here the old value, or you can say the opening balance of leasehold premises was 1,10,000, and current balance it is showing as 1 lakh. Current means of this year, so this 1 lakh should come outside. 1 lakh here. If the current value is 1 lakh and the older value was 1,10,000, it means deduction in the value. In other words, it is said written off and it is deducted. So less write off or written off, OFF. So how much amount the value is deducted? Yes, the value is deducted by 10,000. So write 10,000 in the inner column. 1,10,000 less 10,000, you will get 1 lakh in the outer column. The second effect goes to debit side of profit and loss account, writing to written off leasehold premises 10,000 rupees. You can see it here. Leasehold premises was 1,10,000 less written off 10,000. 1 lakh is in the outer column. The next effect to the debit of profit and loss account to write off leasehold premises 10,000 rupees. Adjustment 5, outstanding expenses printing and stationery rupees 500. Printing and stationery, the first effect, add 500 in the printing stationery to the debit side of profit and loss account, and second effect to the liability side of balance sheet, writing outstanding printing expenses printing and stationery rupees 500. Here you can see printing and stationery to the debit of profit and loss account, it was already written 1200, we have added outstanding as 500 and 1700 we got the balance in the outer column. The next effect, we have written outstanding printing and stationery rupees 500 in the outer column. Okay, that's it about all the adjustment. Now we'll close down all the accounts. Trading account first. Here we do have trading account till the closing lines here. So we'll take the total of credit side and total of debit side of the outer column. The total of credit side is 3,56,000 and the total of debit side is 2,35,500. The greater is credit side. Therefore, we'll write this here in the closing line 3,56,000. Transfer the same amount in the closing of debit 3,56,000. Now, this out of this 3,56,000, we'll deduct the total of debit side, that is 2,35,500. So deduct it and you will get the answer as 1,20,500, which is treated as gross profit. Here upside will write 1,20,500, writing to gross profit. This gross profit is transferred to the opposite side of next account, that is profit and loss account. Here we'll write by gross profit, and in the outer column the same amount of gross profit, that is 1,20,500. You can see in this way the total is taken, it is transferred here, the balance which we call it as gross profit, we have written up, and it is transferred after closing lines to the credit side, writing by gross profit carried down. Next is profit and loss account. After bringing gross profit to the credit side of profit and loss account, we'll take the total of credit side of profit and loss account and debit side of profit and loss account. Of course, the credit side's total is only 1,20,500 and the total of debit side is 24,055 rupees. The greater is credit side, so write it here in the outer columns total 1,20,500. Bring the same amount in this box 1,20,500. Take the difference 1,20,500 less 24,055 rupees. Your answer will be 96,445, which is called as net profit. This net profit will be written here 96,445. Now this net profit is distributed amongst two partners, writing here two net profit, Meera and Madhav. So this 96,445 will be divided amongst two of the partners in the profit sharing ratio, but here profit sharing ratio is not mentioned, therefore it will be divided equally. See how we divide it. Net profit is 96,445, so it will be divided among two, that means divide by 2. Divide it, 2 1s are 2, 4s are 8, remains 1, 16, 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. Again it comes as 2 2s are 4. So it will come in point. Therefore, for Meera and Madhav you have to adjust 4 8 2 2 3 you will take for 1 and 4 8 2 2 2 you will take for 1. The total should come 96,445. So in this way we will divide amongst them. The divided part for Meera 48223 and for Madhav 48222. In this way you will close down the account. Take the total of credit side, transfer it, find the balance as net profit and divide it into the two partners. Now this net profit of two of the partners will be transferred to liability side of balance sheet. Here the liability side of balance sheet we already have written the capital of Meera. So in this capital, we will add this net profit. So add Mira's capital. Mira's capital is 48223. So write in the inner column 48223. Now action to be done on this: 75,000 less net profit, less it, and whatever the amount we get, add net profit, add it, and then deduct 3,500 in this. So you will get 119,723. Now go for Madhav. Again add net profit of Madhav here, add it. So Madhav's net profit is this: 48223 net profit, 48223. Add this 2, deduct this 2000 and take the amount outer column: 121,222,222. Here it is very cleared. You can see the net profit, Mira's capital, then add new net profit, and then drawing is deducted. The same for Madhav. Now take the total of outer column of asset side and total of outer column of liability side. You should get this much as your tallying figure: 33,445 rupees. So here our accounts or solution ends. Your solution must be in this way. This will be your trading account. After closing, this is your profit and loss account. Here is your balance sheet. It tallies with the amount 33,445. You have to show these working notes to advertisement and reserve for discount on datas. Okay, that's it about this problem. Thank you.